Welcome everyone, I'm Ray, this is Rize, and as you can see we are going to do something different here. But first up, I'm probably not going to do this every week or like regularly, but I will just see when I have time and want to do this, because actually I already started Tears of Themis right around the time when it came out, I think. But I didn't play everything that was out at the time. And now I just really, I don't know, I got hooked again, or rather, I got curious because I want to approach this from a different aspect. And that is a crack theory I heard. It's not mine, but I kind of would really like to expand on that, or like just to see if we can puzzle it together with this theory, maybe. And the theory is because all of the characters in Tears of Themis, or all of the people in Tears of Themis, I think, have star-shaped pupils. And in Genshin, there are only two characters with star-shaped pupils. And that is Khaenri'ah and Dainslev, both connected to Khaenri'ah. So there is this crack theory that Stellis, or I don't know, Tears of Themis world, or whatever is actually Khaenri'ah, or the people from Khaenri'ah, the time of Khaenri'ah. I don't know if it is even realistic, like in the slightest, but I just really like and enjoy this theory, so I would really, really like to entertain it even more and just go through the story with you guys and see if we can make connections. Like, let's just try to make the craziest connections ever, like even if it's just a slight thing, let's go for it. I really want to do that. So I hope you join me, and I mean, it's not only restricted to Genshin, right? We could also, I don't know, try to find connections between Honkai and this, but I'm really not far enough in Honkai to be making connections and theories, so that's your guys' job. But if you enjoy these kind of things and don't want to miss another one, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would really make my day. And shall we just dive into it? Let's go. Here we are in the opening. That's one interesting thing already. Do you want to leave? No. We are going to explore. I want to see this again. Very, very foggy. Where am I? Yeah. Strange. I thought I was at... Oh, wait. What was I doing just now? Let's look around. I already have so many thoughts. Okay. Huh? Who's that? Oh. Let's approach him. Hello there. Luke? Call out. Luke! I'm calling you out right now! No response. Can he not hear us? Are we a ghost? He didn't hear me? That's really my theory for now. I have no idea how we get there though. Ah, Luke? A key! What is it about? What is this? Pick it up. Honestly, I really want to get to the end of the game to know what this all is about, because this is so fantasy-like, isn't it? It's Luke's key. Did he drop it? There are feathers on the key. I don't know if that's significant or not. There's something up ahead. Continue on. I really like the mystery here. What is this gem thing? It's locked. Write the key. Use the key. There are feathers. See, 2 feathers. I don't know. It seems important. And now we are here. Gosh, this is a really good intro though. The forest. It's gone. Where am I now? Let's look around. It's your favorite spoiled brat. Marius? Call out. Marius! Nothing engrosses you as much as painting does. See, so that is a time where she already knows all of the characters. So that's interesting. And there's a lighthouse. I don't know. I'm trying to take in every detail right now. Go closer. But again, he can't see us. And he's gone. Where did he go? He gone. He completely gone. What was he painting? Examine and let's look at the painting. It's not just white. Only white paint? Is this a new art style? Honestly, it looks kind of cool though. But it's not. But I didn't even touch it. Wait, there's something underneath. Gee, I wonder who that is. We must have died. Like, Rosa must have died. Keep scraping. At some point. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Keep scraping. This is... it's happening again. I feel so dizzy. I mean, if that even is Rosa we are playing as right now, right? And again, flowers. Crying. Okay, we really... what does it all mean? And then graves, right? It's everything is sus. Rosa must have died. Or is it the boys who... I hope it's not the boys who died. That would be 3 times as bad. A cemetery? It's raining. Examine. But there's nothing on it. Not on this one, at least. Strange. Why isn't there a name? What if so many people died? Like, what if... We're already spinning the what ifs. What if it's either Khaenri'ah after the fall, but that doesn't really make any sense? Or what if it's actually is some... maybe the previous civilization, previous era of Honkai, but like it's right when Honkai started to appear and it's just kind of a spin-off story and it doesn't really have anything to do with Honkai, but it's kind of like the world? It's not realistic, right? But it would be kind of cool, because that would then be our spin-off story. None of the tombstones have names. Because that would be interesting, right? Because when Honkai appeared, people would die. And maybe Rosa died because of Honkai. Maybe all of the psychological things that happen here is because of... Am I already going overboard? I don't know. That's Artem. He didn't hear me. Seems like none of them can. He brought flowers. Is he visiting? Could it be a relative of his? I don't think so. Go closer. Don't. Gosh, it's just a branch. But he brought flowers. Where's Artem? He was just here. Artem. Look for him. Let's look at the flowers though. These are Artem's flowers. Let's look at them. No Artem. Hyacinths. And actually that's interesting because here's a picture in it, right? And a book. So it would make sense. I don't know, I think it would make sense if it is Rosa. But I'm also not sure because that would be too obvious. Artem. Ugh. My head. It hurts. No, it must be Rosa we are playing as. Here comes my favorite boy. I have to turn the voices up though, but favorite boy. I mean, that's a sight you like to wake up to. Unless you don't like him. Dr. Richter, was I... I don't know if it was a nightmare though. I don't trust this. And he's so sus for, I don't know, telling us it was just a nightmare or something. I don't know. But do you see the eyes? Do you see what I mean? Those are stars. Why would they choose stars if it wouldn't have a purpose, right? So all of that was a dream. That is a good question though.
先ほどが夢であったとしても、今が現実とは限りませんよ。
He is mysterious in itself. Dreams. And we are gone again. My head. So dizzy. And there he is again.
箱に隠された答えは、あなたが望んでいたものですか?
Wait though, the key to the chest of memories. So Luke had the key to a chest of memories. So was Marius and Artem just memories that we saw? But they are not, I don't know, there anymore? Was it what you wanted? I don't know, Vin. I don't know. I just noticed though, his name is Vin Richter, right? Richter in German means judge, which is also actually kind of interesting if you think about the game and what the game is about. And we're gone again. What are you talking about? Oh.
油絵で真実を隠したつもりなのでしょうが、目はごまかせても心は騙せない。
What does that mean? Perhaps you can fool the eyes but not the heart. Or does every boy has a secret that we might get behind? Dr. Richter.
滑稽でしょ。心と向き合わずに信念を貫こうとした結果、すべてが水の泡になった。
It really sounds like we are dead. We are in some kind of afterlife and now, I don't know, looking back at our life and our decisions. And Vin is for some reason there? Like, stop talking. My head hurts so much. And, will we wake up?
たとえ世間を敵に回しても、あなたはまだその選択を貫き通せますか?
Whoa. World War Can, like everything, it feels like everything in this intro really has way more depth.
その答えを口にするのはまだ早い。さあこちらを見て。あなたはただ疲れただけ。
I mean, I'm exhausted. This is also trippy. This is it's way worse than I had in my memory.
口にする言葉ほど浅はかなものはない。今後の行動を見てから判断を下そう。
And why is Vin here? That is my biggest question. Like, does it make any sense? I don't know. Maybe you can make sense of that. And with this, we are right into the story, actually. Chemical Materials Depot, Stellis Industrial Zone. In the early morning hours, a ruckus breaks the quiet of the night. So, but with this, I really want to say a few things. One, I love that we have, like, all of this little information. I don't know if you guys played the game, you know, but many things that are, I don't know, highlighted like this, we get a little, I don't know, book thingy where everything is saved, like every information about this world is saved. And that is also what I think is kind of very interesting, because it makes sense, because we kind of have to play detective in the game, but it also makes sense, or actually it doesn't make quite that much sense that they highlight this world so much if it's just for this game. I don't know, it makes kind of sense because it's we have to play detective and have to know things and find out things, but it also doesn't make sense that it is so much, because there's a lot that we can learn just from reading through about the world stuff. So that's also very interesting. A group of off-duty warehouse managers had opened the material depot's gates. They're busy remotely controlling the freight robots, loading barrels of raw materials onto a truck. Oh wow, that's even more interesting. Obviously, it has nothing to do with our Raven. But when I was playing this game, I didn't even play Honkai, so I didn't even know the name Raven. But is that really just, is that coincidence? Or do they want to? I didn't know that the name was in the game. The one called Raven is hiding behind a container, gently adjusting the knobs on his night vision goggles. The image on his viewfinder switches to thermal imaging mode, detailed with lines of incomprehensible readings. Raven gives his in-ear communicator 3 taps, signaling his need for electromagnetic silence. The other side immediately falls silent. I also forgot about this all. I think because it did not make any sense when I was first reading this. But now I'm just like, whoa, what? What? Good question. The big man? After being scolded, the warehouse man shrugs and doesn't say another word. Soon, they finish loading the truck and drive away. The opening of the gates and the conversation of the workers are all fuzzily transmitted to Raven's headset. Okay, so Raven is kind of an undercover agent? He frowns, possibly because he has learned something from what he heard. Or perhaps he's displeased with his headset's poor output quality. Okay, so probably something about this big man that he wanted to know, right? Because that was the only information that I could get out of this. Either something about this big man not being here, or that they have to move it at night? I don't know. Oh, did I really completely forget? Oh, well, that's actually still interesting. So that was his name. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for those of you who haven't played the game yet, but we know this character. If you look at the key around his neck, I didn't know it was his codename. I completely forgot. Did they tell us though? Huh. Actually, I'm confusing myself even more, but it's interesting that they choose this name as a codename because it's also Raven's codename. His finger darts across the screen of the smart terminal on his wrist, bringing up information on the warehouse. Raven taps on his communicator again, sending out his last transmission of the night. Huh. I know that Pax and Crimson are important, but Harrison? I don't quite remember. Without waiting for a response from his communicator, Raven turns around and jumps, vanishing into the night. Yeah, he's something. Saturday morning. The office buildings in the central business district are starkly silent in contrast to the bustle of weekdays. Should I buy some dessert first? I'm already putting in extra hours for exam study, so I'll treat myself to something nice. You turn around in front of the building, but a delivery man suddenly comes out of nowhere, stopping you dead in your tracks. It's Themis, law firm. Are you looking for someone? The name of the Greek goddess of law is hard to pronounce. Celestine shows a good name, but it doesn't translate well into speech. Again, also, Celestine? Celestine is, I think, the owner of this Themis law house. But Celestine? Like, they are laying some hints every now and then, but it could also just be to make Genshin players like, ooh, we know that. It doesn't really have to have a meaning, but it could. Yeah. Mr. Wing's likely not in since it's the weekend. Can I sign for the package instead? I'm also an attorney at Themis. I can show you my identification. Right. Hello, I'm the Big Data Labs AI, and I'll be accompanying you on your new career as an attorney. Please enter your name. Okay, we will enter our name, which is definitely not A. It's actually an A. Alright. It's heavy. I better put this in the office before heading out. And up we go again. Artem's office. So heavy. Is it more case files? Can't they send those electronically? Huh? Mr. Wing? And there we have one man. Is this really the Artem that you know? Here, guys, to get a better look. Look at him. Honestly, every illustration looks really cool and really stunning, so... Your superior at Themis, the youngest senior attorney in the field. That Artem Wing? He slouches in his leather office chair. The gentle morning light shines on his face, but fails to mask his fatigue. His current state is reminiscent of an exhausted traveler who had returned from a long and arduous journey. Okay, but they are doing this on purpose. They really want to throw us in for a ride. Like, traveler, come on. Mr. Wing.
Kimiko.
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry for not knocking. I didn't know you were here. Artem loosens his tie and scythe. Right now, it serves more as a shackle than anything else.
Come on, sir.
He has a nice voice, doesn't he? This is Artem Wing, a senior attorney at Themis law firm and your direct superior. It's rare to see him this exhausted. Find out what happened. It's just a little interactive thing, but I like it. I enjoy those kind of things. Mr. Wing, you don't look too well. How are you feeling? Artem rubs his temples, his brows furrowed.
Yeah, 大丈夫だ.
And he's not a man of many words. Are you really? His voice is a bit coarse. It's not hard to see that he is mustering strength simply to talk to you. Let me pour you a cup of coffee. I'll put your package on the table here.
Ah, ご苦労.
I mean, he seems nice. He must have pulled an all-nighter. That X note on his desk. Is it a new case? Oh, we will find out. A senior attorney like him is working this hard, so I need to do the same. I must pass my advancement exam. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafts over from the coffee machine. As soon as you finish preparing Artem's cup, you hear a device vibrating. The sound came from a tablet next to the coffee machine. The lit screen shows a news push notification. Special items may appear in this story, so pay attention. Tap an item to view its details. Of course, we will do that, because we are kind of detectives, so we are investigating things. S&J Jewelry wins astronomical copyright lawsuit. It's a news push notification. S&J is Artem's client. He won another case. I never heard of Artem losing a case, yet the media says he has a 99% win rate. And I bet this 1%, this one case, is haunting him. Did he lose a case before joining Themis? Key clue acquired. I can't unlock it with my fingerprint. Yeah, no. Some clues are hidden out of sight. Swipe the screen to shift your view. Isn't that cool? It's so simple, but it's cool. A fan sticker. Isn't this a celebrity that Kiki's been obsessed with lately? Looks like this belongs to her. She's so scatterbrained. She must be searching for her tablet at home like crazy. You can check the current item's points of interest in the upper left corner. Inspection ends when all information has been collected. Correct, I know that. You're about to put the tablet down when another push notification lights up the screen. Crimson Biotech reveals new anti-cancer drug, leaving its name in medical history. Another new drug. Many large financial corporations have invested in pharmaceutical research and development these past 2 years. Aside from Crimson Biotech, the PAX group's PAX Pharmaceutical is also impressive. Yeah, that's a thing. The market's fiercely competitive, but that's a good thing for the patients. Or is it? Always. Mr. Wing, your coffee's ready. Aren't we nice? Do you get what I mean when I say I love the aesthetic? Like, it just looks so good. And the star eyes, I can't unsee them ever again. When you return, Artem has already regained his composure. He is intently reading case files, occasionally writing notes with his fountain pen. Upon seeing the open package in the recycling bin, you suspect that he has started on the new case. Carefully avoiding the files on his desk, you set down the coffee near him. Is it an urgent case? Maybe you should take a break first.
大丈夫だ。
Always when I hear his voice, I just want to pause.
今日は休日だろ？君こそどうしてここに？
I'm preparing for my advancement exam. It's easier to access reference materials here.
何か力になれることがあったらいつでも言いに来なさい。
Like that's really a nice
今日はずっといるから。
That's really a nice superior. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Wing. Thank you. Mr. Wing, you haven't eaten yet, have you? I was about to go by... The doorbell downstairs suddenly rings.
来客か？
Maybe. I'll take a look.
対応できなければ私の執務室に案内してくれ。
Will do. And that's our... Is it our first case? I don't even know. At the law firm's entrance, a man and a woman are arguing.
安田、あのじじいはもう諦めたんだ。弁護士を立てても金の無駄だ。葵食堂の不祥事をなかったことにしたければ。
I already don't like his attitude.
俺たちミールキャットの危機管理コンサルティングサービスを利用すべきだ。本当に彼を助けたいなら、なおさらな。
Boy.
バカ言わないで。ミールキャットは業者から金を騙し取るだけ。いつおじいさんの味方になってくれたっていうの？
The man named Pedro suddenly steps forward and grabs Winnie by the wrist. Well, that's already one step too much, my boy.
口を慎め。こっちには後ろ盾がある。田舎娘ごときがどうにかできるもんじゃない。
What is that supposed to mean? Sir, this is a law firm. I request that you act more respectfully. You step in between the two, shielding Winnie. We go! Episode 1, The Hand That Feeds. You need to convince Pedro to leave, but you need more cards first. Let's consult Lady Themis and obtain visions from Shadow of Themis. Right, now we get into the gacha. Oh, thank you, use it. We're gonna use it. I always hope for Vin cards. I love him so much. He's just so interesting. And also more gambling, heck yeah. It's not good, but it's definitely fun. Luke. Okay. Artem, also nice in a suit. Another Vin. I'm just interested in the SR card. Give me the SR. Come on. Is it the last one? Oh no, really? Marius! Another Artem. Okay, no, that's fine. Is it predetermined though? I don't remember. I like this one though. It's pretty. You've acquired new cards. Now talk Pedro into leaving. Yeah, about that, guys. We will talk Pedro into leaving, but I really just wanted to do the intro today, and now we already started the first episode, kind of. But we will continue the first episode next time. I want to do one episode at a time though, because it is easier to remember the informations then. Because it is kind of a detective game, right? And even though it's not hard to play and I don't necessarily have to remember anything or everything, because the game helps me obviously, but I want to remember the most. Because already I think we can get more theories out of Themis. I think Tears of Themis is a little underrated. Because not only, the story really is fun. Like, the story really is interesting and fun, and I enjoy it a lot. but it's also fun to think about how it could connect, possibly. So tell me all of your theories, thoughts, and whatever, and what you believe down in the comments. I would love to read them. And I hope we get to more interesting stuff next time. So, until then, bye!